What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of 8-Bit Plays. Okay, so yeah, we just recorded 8-Bit Plays, but that's not this. This is Sibelius Sessions. We're here with more Paper Mario. Let's go ahead and jump straight into some of the music here. Oh, we're getting into this stuff. I actually don't remember any of this right now. Yeah, we're joined here with the Gold, Luciano. We got a few other, like, people in the chat. Say hello, chat. Oh, that's right. I changed it, so this is actually an organ now. Oh, nice. Okay, cool. So we're actually farther than I thought it was. Dude, that's what I need to do. I need to freaking do... Sorry, I'm thinking about the loyalty store stuff. I need to have, like, greetings and stuff. Like, that would be an easy one or whatever. But yeah, so if you haven't noticed chat and stuff, you guys can redeem stuff on the thing. The link is in the description below. Same thing with if you want to donate and stuff like that. If you want to help support monetarily, that's available in the link below. The best Paper Mario? Do I not have that? Oh no, I do. It's in the tenor. Okay, so yeah. So I don't know what volume this is, but I guess it wasn't loud enough, maybe. Yeah, okay, so maybe that's why I wasn't listening or hearing it as much. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do for that synth on the top. Maybe Flute? Alright, so let's start figuring this out. And my piano's not working. I should put that up as a poll, like, to see what the best Paper Mario is. I personally go back and forth between 1000 Year Door and Origami King, because I actually really did like Origami King, contrary to what a lot of people say. I think if you can get past the battle system, and not even then, the battle system is actually pretty cool, but if you can get past it, it's pretty neat. It's pretty neat. Is it a half step above? Yeah, it is. That's correct, the Gold. They're open fifths. So these are all long. Or excuse me, these are all short, and then this one's long. Bum 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 ba 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 ba. Same thing. This one's long. And I actually want to respell this so it's not weird C flats and stuff. Makes more sense for it to be B. Right, there we go. And then this pretty much repeats, so I'll just go ahead and kind of like, bam, leave that maybe 16 measures. Let's see what the drums are doing. I know I want to do a drum solo at some point, I just don't know exactly where I want to have it start. Yeah, so it should be there, kind of. So the first thing I'm going to do is, well, actually I want to look at what our groove is already. I think they actually switched the pattern over here. Yeah, got 3, 4, got 3, 4, that. Is that what I have here? No, yeah, that's right. So it's the same pattern. So then, yeah, what I'm gonna do actually is just kind of rewrite the pattern and then write ad lib. David will know what to do. So I'll just go ahead and add that. Let's do 16 bars. Yeah, we don't completely just copy this stuff. That's for sure. You know what? I kind of want to add... I don't know if I will or won't. So what is this? Just C? I don't know if I do want to add this or not. It might be too much. Yeah, I will. I'm gonna do it. I hear it and I think it'll sound good. So what I'm gonna do here is something similar to not Cowboy Bebop, but it's kind of that whole thing. It's gonna be like a tenor open-ish solo thing with like the drums and whatnot, since that section is so open anyways. You saw the Mario Maker 2. Are those request levels on your levels? No. They were random for the first 3 episodes, and then the last one that we did, that we actually got some fans, some other fans that sent us levels. So those were fan selected levels. But if you have a level, you can definitely give it to us, and maybe we'll play it. I don't know if we have plans to continue that series. Today we recorded Mega Man, and we recorded Chrono. And we're still going to continue with Mario Galaxy and stuff, and we're going to probably add some other stuff. But yeah, I mean, I'm down to keep doing some more Mario Maker. You have a ton. Yeah, leave them in the comments. Not so much in the chat, because the chat will kind of go away. But in the comments, if you want, you can leave some of the levels, and then we can maybe check them out one time. So what I need here are this. Is that the one? There it is. Actually, I need the chord symbol thing. There, so what I'll do here is kind of like very ambient kind of stuff with the drums, so that way it's like I'll be kind of doing those weird all those weird like things that are going on in the synth. I'll take care of that more or less. I think that'll kind of fit the vibe of what we're going for here. Is there anything else that's technically going on here? Right, so it's just that. Sorry, guys. No, but I'll toss that in there in the flute, kind of. Nice and easy. Oh, actually, that's a half note. Sorry. And then maybe I'll have the I don't know if I do want the organ to join in on this. Oh, actually, this is a bar over. A nice little slur here. Nice little slur there. Yeah, and so this I'll actually... Yeah, so to save it, I'll go ahead and do this sort of thing. Bam. And then for once, I'll actually just do this. First time only. Usually you see like a second time only or something like that. It's not as common to see, I think, first time only, but you know, here we are. No! Is it Control Shift I? There we go, Control Shift I. Cool. So yeah, just play on pass 1. Not on all these other passes. Hey, go away. Bye-bye. Thank you. Okay. So this is just solo with the saxophone and the drums. We're going crazy, we're going nuts, all this crazy stuff. We'll be improvising here. And so now we get into the next section with the organ stuff. That whole thing. I'll decide if I want to add like any other background stuff later. Oh, there is a lead-in. So okay, so where do I want that to be in, maybe? I don't know if that's gonna be necessary because we're gonna be soloing though. I can just write it in the tenor part. Drums are still doing the same groove, which will be fine because again, like for right now it sounds like he's playing the same thing forever, but since he's going to be soloing here, he'll be actually doing something different. So getting back to it would actually be a good thing. So I'm going to go ahead and write that out here. Oh, we also don't need this anymore. And now there's no ad lib, so we just write as written. Band gets scared when you add more stuff to it. No, I think they're used to it at this point. I don't think anybody gets scared at this point anymore. I definitely think at sometimes there was like early on like a sense of that where it's like people were like, oh shoot, like wait, why isn't this deleting it the right way? Oh, because okay, I see it. There we go. No, it's being dumb. There we go. Sorry. Yeah, the band's gotten used to it. Everyone kind of like already knows exactly what my style is. I have a certain style of like the way that I do things, and people have gotten used to my style. I definitely don't think it's a problem anymore. Especially like I'm pretty good about writing out exactly what it is that I want, and they know what I want as well because we've been doing it for enough years. So when I tell David ad lib with the tenor, he'll know like, okay, what I'm doing, he's gonna kind of like mimic and kind of go along with. You know, we've gotten to a point where, especially David and I, because I know David since high school actually. So David and I have been playing together for years. So it's like he knows what I want. He knows what I want it to sound like, and I know that he knows how to make it sound like what it is in my head. So I know that if I write ad lib with the tenor, he'll listen to what I'm doing and kind of like compliment it and stuff like that. For the most part, I think all those things iron themselves out. It's the only thing that people freak out about sometimes, and even me myself will freak out, is when we will pick certain songs. So there's times where like even the Ghost in the Shell thing, I was like, oh yeah, we're gonna do Ghost in the Shell, and like Jackie, who's seen Ghost in the Shell, she's like, are you sure though? Like, are you sure you're gonna be able to pull it off? And I'm like, yeah, we can do it, because there's certain like stuff that you wouldn't imagine a clarinet playing along to, or you wouldn't imagine saxophone with it or whatever, but it's like it can work. So that's kind of more where sometimes the like scaredness is like, are you sure that that's a good idea? And then we pull it off anyways, and then it's, you know, it all works out. But that's probably what it is, but usually not from the writing stuff. Flute goes with everything. Which one is your favorite, chords, bass, or melody? I like chords. I like chords a lot. The few songs that I personally have like written, I usually write out a melody first. Excuse me. I usually write out the chords first. Like I'll find some cool progression, and that comes from like playing jazz for so many years. For playing a lot of jazz stuff, is like I'm used to hearing a bunch of chords and like improvising over the chords. That I think my ear goes there first, and then afterwards, I'll come up with melodies over it. But I feel like chords typically is what I do, what I listen to first. I listen to like the chords, the harmony, all that stuff first. Then I guess because it's kind of intermingled with the chords, you know, if you don't have the right bass, then the chords don't function the right way. You know, for example, oh great, I have the drum selected. If I play a C major chord, this is a freaking organ. Sorry. If I play a C major chord, and I play a C in the bass, then it sounds like a C major chord. But if I play an A in the bass, it'll sound like an A minor chord. This is not doing a good job of the bass here. I'll pick the flute. Why not? Sure, bass flute. So, C major with a C in the bass. C major with an A in the bass. It'll sound like an A minor 7. If I put an F in the bass, it'll sound like an F major 9 sort of thing. You know, if I put a D in the bass, it'll sound like a sus chord. What else? Like, I mean, you can, the possibilities are almost endless. F sharp in the bass, it'll sound like a half diminished chord. The G is maybe the flat 9, so it would be like a half diminished chord with a flat 9. You know, so it's like you can revoice anything in so many different ways. I do, when I'm arranging, I'll write the bass first. Yeah, I will tend to write the bass first, and then I'll add the other stuff along. But just because that way it's like I'll do the drums first, actually, usually, like the way I'm doing right here. So I'll do the drums first right here, then I'll kind of add the bass, then probably the melody, and last the chords, which is kind of backwards to the way I actually listen to things, but it kind of makes sense in this, like, kind of hearing things the way they stack. Because again, after I get the melody, I can figure out more about like the voicings that I want to use. And if you don't know what voicings is just like the way that we like write out a chord, and the way that the pitches are arranged. So for example, if we did a C major in what's called root position, the C would be in the bass, or their lowest note, C, E, then G. That would be your first voicing, your root position voicing. The second inversion or whatever would be, or excuse me, the first inversion would be E, G, and C. Still C major chord, but the E is now on the bottom. And then G, C, E would be your fifth is on the bottom. So that does change, because it's like if I have a C major chord with a G in the bass, it doesn't sound the same as if the C is in the bass, or if the E is in the bass. Those all have a different sound to them. So typically if we're trying to end a piece, we want the bass to have the same, to be in the root position. So the C would be in the bass. And if we want it to be also, then you would have the octave on the top. That sounds more like an ending chord than this, which is still a C major chord, but... Anyways, there you go. Play chords of F, G, A, E, D, B, G, E, and C sharp, A sharp, E, G. Well, F, G, A, E will just sound like an F major 9. You're just missing that C natural. And then the cool thing on top of that would actually be the B natural. That's the sharp 11. But yeah, D, B, G, E will be like a E minor inverted. E minor 7 inverted. C sharp, A sharp, E, and G is going to be... Sorry, C sharp, A sharp. That's a fully diminished chord. Okay. But yeah, so point is, chords are fun. All right, so oh, it's not actually. Got it. When make an original piece, chords are not fun. They are serious business. F, A, yeah, I mean, they work. I'd be curious on listening to that. Boom, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. So we got that. And then this repeats. Okay, cool. Nice and easy. What else do we got? What is that last chord actually? Because that A7 actually sounds, or sorry, the A half English. It might be. I think it's too heavy of a harmony, so I don't think it'll work. Sorry. I think it is an A flat major 7 there. I think they're just changing the bass. It might not be the major 7, but it's definitely an A flat. The G is in there, so it might be an A flat major 7. Yep, it is. Cool. That's actually pretty neat. So now how do I want to voice that? I definitely want the piano to do that. That whole like crazy arpeggiation stuff. So I want to leave that voice open for that. What I do... I'm thinking of giving it to the horns, just kind of having that, but there is a weird voice thing in the back with like kind of like cello sort of stuff, it sounds like. It's like kind of following the bass, but not exactly. I'll give that to the French horn, actually. Nice, like mezzo forte. Yeah, E flat. So F and F will work. I'll repeat that. Let's get the flute, the clarinet in there with another harmony. Sorry, excuse me. Do, do, do. Banana. Cool. And our flute. Do I want to add a B natural here? No, I don't, because it's got the A flat, and I'm pretty sure it's major. I'll leave it for that, like that for now, and then depending on how it sounds when it all together, I might change it. All right, let's hear that. This is all tenor solo and drum solo. I don't like where one of those voicings is, and I also want to double check this here. Oh, that B flat is actually, yeah, that's gonna be an A flat, which I don't really want. I want an, yeah, so I guess I do kind of just have to leave clarinet on A. That's the note. That was weird. Oh, hey, what's up, Jose? I will give Jackie a moving line there. So her part isn't super boring. Joking. But I do think it'll help. Good, and you? I'm doing great, actually. Actually, sorry. This needs to be A natural and A flat. Sorry. Let's see if that works better. I'm not happy with that note right before the second chord. I'm gonna try that. No, I got Lon Lon, but Lon Lon's empty. No more milk here. That's because I was eating a cookie. You would know if you were here earlier. That might work nicely. It's coming along. Nice. Okay, let's figure out the piano part. Here we go. All right, let's do our patented Joe sucks at piano slowing down technique. So it sounds like they're just doing a G in between. Oh, actually, that's what the left hand is doing. Left hand's going build up, 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 build up. Yeah. Left hand is just doing that. Pull up, 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 pull up. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. It just continues forever. Eventually it'll loop, right, exactly. Wait, hold on a second. No, not 8th notes. You need 16th notes. Yeah, and then there it'll loop. Mm-hmm, that's correct. Is that what it is? Three, four. Yeah, I think that's what it is. So it's actually an octave higher, sorry. Yeah, so it's kind of landing in the space between the two of them. So the first note would actually be here. And then barring wise, this should be here. Sorry, I'm just making sure this looks clean. This should be an eighth rest here. Boom. And I'm pretty sure this repeats. Or is it actually offset also? I guess it has to be offset because the bottom part resets, so I definitely think it needs to. Let's listen to it in real time. Ba-ba-da. It's close, but I'm missing something there. Yeah, so that's exactly what it is. So this should be a C sharp actually. And then in which case, no, then this doesn't loop. Confirm, but I'm pretty sure that sounds pretty accurate. That sounds pretty accurate, I think. The thing that makes it sound a little different is the actual sound effect. So actually, no, this doesn't. This is a different pattern. That's what it is. That's what it is. Yeah, they use this eighth note to reset the pattern. That's pretty cool. Let's confirm. I also don't really need this, but it'll be fine. Oh, actually, no, I do. Sorry, I'm dumb. Now I do want to hear what this would sound like up an octave. I think that actually might be where it is. That sounds a little more accurate. I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Why are you spacing weird? Don't space weird. See, it adds weird dumb stuff that when it doesn't need to. There we go. And then, yeah, I don't want that. I want still this. And I want you to not space weird. Yeah, see, this is space weird again. I really need to find out why that's happening because it's really kind of annoying. Like, I usually go, like, part by part anyways to kind of, like, make sure that all the stuff is legible. But that's kind of an annoying one to have to deal with. Or is this down an octave and then the rest of it is up an octave? Is that what it is? I don't think so. But maybe. Because now it sounds a little empty. Could be the sound effect that they're actually that Sibelius has here. No, yeah, it's like that. It's spread. So does it make more sense to have this written in treble clef or in bass clef? I think at that point it makes more sense to have it written back in bass clef. Yeah. Alright, so there we go. Cool, what's next? Ooh. So let me pull this up while we're here. Oh, I actually don't remember what it's called. Where's the full... Oh, well, actually, I guess that works too, but I was using it here clearly, so... Farewell, record, participating in the final battle. We're counting on you, Mario. That's the theme. So, I know we're gonna end with this. So I need to start figuring out how to do that. So we're in B flat major, although it sounds like we're key changing. I almost dropped the light. So we're definitely in B flat major of some sort. Sounds like a kind of like a B flat Lydian-ish sort of thing, like it was in the beginning. Yeah, see, because that's kind of like this, like. That's such a cool, nice little like thing. So what they're doing there is going from the major 1 to the flat 6, which creates a cool effect. So. You know, etc. The kind of effect that they're doing there is it's a mode mixture sort of thing, because in major we're supposed to go to the minor 6, right? This is what we're used to hearing. To like. You know, that would be like functional harmony. But more like fancy is what they're doing. The reason why they're able to do that is because that C up top, this F, C, C, and B flat major, that's the 9th. But when we go to the F sharp major, or the G flat major, if you will, for the flat 6, that becomes a sharp 11. Which is why I was saying it's like this Lydian sort of sound. That's such a pretty sound. I love that. Okay, cool. Enough about the sound. Let's actually get this going. So if that's what I want to transition to, the question is, how do I get there from here? Because this actually might be a good transition point here as it is. It might be good to go to like the next like little bit, but I don't know if I want to do that whole section where they're like quoting the melody here. Or if I want to do it, quote the melody harder and then swap it into major for when we actually do the theme. Because C, I should leave this in a separate tab. Let me actually open this in a separate tab. Oh, actually perfect, yeah. See, like, this part probably works really well, and I think I will do this. But I don't know if I will go onto this section here. Unless I want to do something like... Right, exactly what they're doing there. And then we actually get into the... Sorry. You know, if I'm able to do that, I think it'll set it up enough. So essentially we'll kind of like... where was it? And then we just essentially drop down to... What's the bass doing there? So yeah, they're going. The interesting is how I'm going to create that, because that the bassist can't actually do. Let's explore it. I do think I'm gonna do that. I think I'm gonna do it. Okay, so let's try that. That's going to be in the bass. We're just going to kind of Let's try that. And so in the French horn, we can do that. Maybe not that low. Actually, maybe that low. How low is that on bass clef? Because it might be too low, but let's find out. I don't think it's too low. In fact, it's actually probably fine. See how that sounds. Actually, sorry, this needs to go over one measure. Oops, wrong one. And then, so I want to actually do this with the tenor also. I guess I'll do it up. I'll do it an octave apart, just fine. So it's this. Just like that, perfect. And so with that, I'll be able to actually set up the next section. So I definitely will do that. I will take a quick second. Gonna take a short break and we'll be right back with more Paper Mario. All right, cool, we're back. So now that we have this section here with our nice stuff in the bass, let's actually get that rhythm that the drums are doing. So it sounds like he's doing a 4-bar pattern there. So I'm going to go ahead and do what he does the second time. I'm just going to keep that going because we're not going to extend this as much. He's doing quarter notes on just the hi-hat. Excuse me, half notes. And let's do that. Actually, yeah, I should do the half notes up here. And then have this second voice be the snare rhythm. And this is going to be a nice, like, chill mezzo piano because we want this to just be a nice little, like, nice and out of the way so we can have all this weird, ominous stuff that we're setting up. So yeah, all of those are technically dotted eighth notes. And this is going to be that. Tie that to an eighth note. Then an eighth note tied to a 16th note. Then a dotted eighth. And another dotted eighth. 16th tied to an eighth note, which I'm going to have to like chill for a second there. I'm going to rewrite this measure, even though it's not at all the same, but it'll at least keep the voicing the way I want it to. So this will have to be a 16th note here. Actually, no, it's an eighth note, sorry. Followed by another eighth note. Tied to a 16th note. Again, I'm going to copy this even though the rhythm's going to be wrong because it literally doesn't ever really repeat. 16th note, then this is a dotted eighth. And then this is where he actually does the ba. Oh no, I messed this up. Where is it? Eighth and then an eighth tied over. This should be a 16th note. Right. There we go. That's correct. Now there, and then he also does that one. Last part of the rhythm. Super complicated, but it's super cool. Needlessly complicated, but cool. All right, here we go. Time to make these all. Can I do this with one hand? I have to press Alt, Shift, and 1. Let's go, gamer mode. No, come on. Give it to me. There we go. Nobody take that out of context. It wouldn't be the first thing that would be taken out of context. No, why is it doing that? There we go. All right, there we go. Finally, crazy rhythm. Here we go. There was one in here. Yeah, right there. And let me make sure that this is tying the right way. Boom. Oh, oops, I did a slur. There we go. Nice. And then this will repeat the last 4 measures. Alright, so let's keep on going. What else do we got? Alright, so then we start getting this and changing this pattern. So this becomes... I kind of want to add in the bass drum, but I think that might be a little weird. Nice. I might actually do this the second time. Because again, I don't think we're going to take as long to build, so I want to build slightly faster. And then I believe that stuff continues. Yeah, so in essence, this will actually be the same thing, and then I can do all I want actually with the bum 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. So let's try this. Bum, bum, bum. I'll do it on both the clarinet or maybe just the clarinet. Actually, I think the clarinet would be perfect. Bum, bum, bum. This is actually I have a cool idea here. So make this twice as fast. So bum 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 bum. Oops. Okay, let's see how that whole weird madness sounds like. I was trying to hear it in my head. I might add the flute in on this whole weird madness. Okay. That's good, but that's not what I want. Oh, there we go. I was like, why am I not going anywhere? I like it up to this point. I want it to sound weird. I just want to know how weird I want it to push. Maybe something like this, kind of? Mm-hmm. 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 I need to add some measures here. Let's add some measures. We're getting towards the end here. It's kind of exciting. Let's add 100 more measures. As I say, we're getting towards the end. Oh, dude, is this my background? Yay! Yay! Shout out to anybody who knows what that is. I happened to see it for like a second, and I was like, dude, that's such a cool background. I'm glad I recently added that one. I have it on a slideshow, so I wasn't aware that it was going to pop up anyways. But anyways, let me look up a tempo. I want to double check our tempo here for the new theme. Bum, bum, bum. Yeah, 124s. Pretty solid. What are we at right now? We're at 142. So yeah, it's enough of a change that I kind of do need a buffer. Let's try changing it here. Let's see what happens. So I'm gonna go to notations. Let's go double bar right there. Let's come over here, press K for key, and we're gonna go into B flat major. Where are you? There you is. Let's see what happens. I'll probably change this transition, like add more to the drums, add more to the other instruments. Like I said, maybe flute gets joined in there. So D natural would be a C natural. Actually, I need to change here. So let's do this. And let's do 124, we said. And this is going to be... God damn it, I literally said it the other day, like 2 seconds ago. What is it called? Mario, we believe in you, or some crap like that. We're counting on you, Mario. Close enough. It's on. Well, yeah, I guess on should be capitalized here. Cool, so let's see how that transition happens, and let's actually get a little bit farther behind. No, not yet. We'll do that in a second, because we're actually running out of time a bit for this episode. Let me actually listen to this really quick and see what the actual beginning is like. Oh, I'm dumb. Whereas we're counting on you, Mario. There it is. Oh, we're in like an E flat Lydian sort of thing. I guess let me go ahead and do that then. So, K for key, and we're actually in E flat major. That's why it sounded like B flat major, because it's the parent key, but it is in E flat. And this is actually back to the other sound, but I'll change that in a second. Scary, yes, scary. Damn it. I just want to see if this transition makes sense or not. But it might not. Is it not 16th notes? Am I dumb? And I'm just thinking like the beginning. And a 2E and no, it is. It's actually, wow, okay, so the key changes immediately, actually. What's that, Luciano? How far are you into this particular game's medley? 8th notes, otherwise at the current tempo. This is the last theme. Yeah, we're getting into it. So then, actually, I want this to end on a... Damn it. So let's just see how that works now. Because it does immediately key change and I'll rewrite it. Yeah, that's fine. Don't get your knickers in a knot comment section. I'll be right there. I want a proof of concept. I'll fix it afterwards. Just like there's actually some stuff in the clarinet that I'm gonna change. Again, I'm probably gonna toss a flute on top. Even if it's just like some ominous trills or something. I also think it needs to be a little bit slower. 2, 3, go. So yeah, let's 10 clicks slower. Let's try that. That does actually kind of work. And that would technically actually carry over. Yeah, it does actually carry over. I just need to figure out a better way to lead into it. Again, maybe making the drums heavier, cymbal roll, something. It needs to build up more into this transition, but it does actually, like, if I can set up this ba-na, that's the major third, and the bottom already stays as the bass, so that we can use that common tone to be able to modulate. So it's definitely doable. I'll need to kind of maybe finesse it a little bit. I think that more or less will be as far as we go today. Let's check out what we got more or less a bit from the end of this whole theme, and let's kind of like see how everything jives together. I actually really like the way that this sounds with that EP sound. I also like this melody, counter melody. I forgot that it was there. I dig it. I dig it. I dig it. Yeah, a lot of this stuff is coming together. Why is there no note here? There we go. I don't know what happened to it. Glad I caught that. Moving on. Again, that's me and David. We'll be doing our shit. And then everyone's in. That group's so hard. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, dum, dum, bum, 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 bum. I think it transitions a little too quickly. Again, like I said, I'll have to kind of finesse it a little bit. I think harmonically it works fine. It's just a matter of like, I think timing wise it's not there yet. But ultimately it's going to be one of those things where it has to be like treated delicately to be able to make it to make such a hard shift there. But that is kind of what we do 90% of the time. If you've seen our content before. So we'll pick up on this at some point. I don't know if we'll actually do this on Friday or not. But anyways, thank you so much for joining us. Those of you that did in the chat. Again, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, noon to 4 typically will be Eastern Standard Time. We stream if you want to be part of the chat and join us there. And like, comment, subscribe, that whole jazz. We're going to be finishing up with Paper Mario. Then we're also going to leave Paper Mario on the side for a second. We'll come back to it again later to finish up with Super Paper Mario and Origami King, as we had kind of originally mentioned. But for the time being, there will be other stuff, and I'll probably say that as we get closer to finishing this, but I do know what's actually coming up after this series. I don't know what's coming up after Ghost in the Shell, so that'll be interesting. But I do know what's coming up after this. So stay tuned. Yeah, woo! New stuff. Agreed, Luciano. So stay tuned, as always. Joe Paz signing out from another episode of Sibelius Sessions. Take care. Appreciation な気持ちを堂々